All right, I'm not gonna start this shit. What's poppin'? Nah, nigga. All right, let's try something else. You are now listening to. Nah, that's a little too serious. Let's try something. Hold on. Nah, nigga, niggas ain't sultry enough.
Man, just get on with the fucking show.
Word. All right, let's get it. All right. What's poppin', you guys? It's your boy Father Mike in the building. You know what I'm saying?
This
Mr.
nigga swear
Hyper.
he on WBLS, man. Come on.
I was trying to start it, man. I don't know why you over here trying to disrupt my mojo right now. Like I'm not understanding it.
Hey, man.
I'm trying to get back into my groove. You feel me? So can I do that?
Okay.
I can do that, right?
Go ahead.
All right. What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Father Mike in the building, aka Mr. Hypervolt. And you know, my boy Jai Gigolo ain't here right now, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Things need a handle, but we here with my man AZ. What's going
What?
on with you, bro?
No. Don't cue it to me after you say shit. What the fuck is a hypervolt?
What you mean?
You said Mr. Hypervolt. What the fuck is that?
Hey man, if you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going hypervolt in it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right.
You know, I'm hyperactive, I'm going super at it, you know what I'm saying? I'm going dumb at it. I'm always grinding.
That makes no complete sense.
Hey
And you
man, it
just
makes
put
perfect sense if you get it. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, introduce yourself. You gonna introduce yourself? Yeah.
what's going on, folks, man? It's your man, Aze,
Yes,
aka
nigga.
Royal Rugrat,
Okay,
aka
come on,
Sadius Young.
hey, no man, nigga.
You said what?
Huh? Nigga, I said hurry up, nigga.
Anyway, aka Sadius Young, aka emphasis on the Sadius, you feel me? Yeah, man, it's your man, bro. I'm back up in the building, man. What it is?
Anyway, we enough about you, bro. Let's get into these topics.
Cool.
It's like nah, man. But for real, we got to start off with rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Yes.
You know,
Wakanda forever. Oh, I hate niggas saying
forever. Even though I don't like saying Wakanda when I talk about Chadwick Boseman.
yeah, like
I feel like he really hated that bro.
Oh
Like,
no, trust me. He hated when niggas made him throw up that X. That was more it was more to his life than the damn X. But I mean then again it did play a big we're gonna get into that, but it did play a big role into other people and stuff and how they view, African culture and stuff like that. But
yeah,
yeah.
of course. It bigged up African culture as a whole.
Yes.
I just feel like you sometimes, because it's like when I had, well, first let me even, you know, go over what just happened, what transpired before I even go about what I was going through.
Yeah.
But if niggas ain't get word about it, Chadwick Boseman had passed, very abruptly, so sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Just like other men this year that have gone so suddenly, such as Kobe Bryant, Pop Smoke, John Lewis.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to John Lewis as well, man. I don't even think we said that on this podcast. Rest in peace to him as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just it was very sudden. He died of colon cancer, at the age of 43.
Very soon.
Which was very soon. Young life. He's just started getting bigger and bigger roles as he was getting older.
His last role in particular I believe was a great role, was The Five Bloods, directed by Spike Lee.
That was a great role. It was a great role. He played that role great too.
Yes.
I ain't particularly like the movie, but his role I really liked.
Mm-hmm. That's up for debate. I thought it was a great movie. I mean, the storyline was like very.
It was. I mean, the storyline is cool because believable and like it probably did happen. Whatever, you finding treasure, da. But it's like, bro, y'all niggas was 60
I know what your
to
issue
60
is.
years. I'm really tired. I can't, bro. I was watching that movie. Like, did they go in the flashback or did Chadwick just get added to the group? I'm
Yeah, so
confused.
you feel as though they should have had younger actors for the rest of them, except. But
Yes,
I,
they
it's funny that
nah.
you say that because even when I was watching it with my mom, she was saying it. I think that was symbolism, like that was on purpose to be like, you know what I mean? Like they, even though they moved on with their lives, they still have to go back to those moments. So he is
Oh,
the
to
same.
see him as the young one because he died there.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Okay.
You feel me? He's that's what they last seen him as. So it's like that's why he's that, and they look the way they look. That's just them reliving it. But also, it could be, hey, I don't know, maybe Spike didn't have enough money for some younger
Yeah,
actors.
I'm gonna let Spike. If Spike want to say that, I'm gonna let Spike have it. Even though I know damn well he ain't want to pay for them other actors. He ain't want to do no new edition. He didn't want
Yeah.
to do none of that. He was like, you know what? Let's have them think that when in reality, Chadwick was just the only young nigga, and we didn't have time to find another young nigga. He was
Shamar
the only
Moore, he
young nigga.
turned it down.
Probably that was probably the case. That was probably the case. You already know he always be in the
Wait, is his name
flashbacks.
Shamar Moore? No.
Who?
Wait,
Shante Moore?
Shamik Moore.
Shamari?
Shamar Moore is the corny light skinned nigga.
I know who Shamar Moore. Yeah, from Smart Guy.
Wait, he was on Smart
Shamik.
Guy?
Yeah. No, not. Oh, I'm thinking of Gooden. All these light skins just be boggling my mind. Like, I don't know. They just all be there.
I
You
think
feel me?
Shamar Moore is the one with the
With the
Tyler Perry
hairpiece.
nigga with the messed up braid wig. That's
Yeah,
Shamar
with
Moore.
the hairpiece, John. Yeah.
That's
CSI,
him.
NINCS, whatever he's on. Special victims unit. I
Yeah,
don't care.
nigga just want to take his shirt off and just look at himself in the mirror, nigga. Yeah, that nigga.
Yeah, all that Gillette Fusion ass nigga. That's yeah, it's him. But man, what was I even saying?
Yeah, this definitely took away. We was talking about Chadwick, but we ended up talking about the Five Bloods.
Okay, yeah. But anyway, going back to Chadwick, it's just it's really just amazing. Not only how his people were able to like just keep this so covered, um, but just to see what he was able to do during this time.
Mm-hmm.
He was diagnosed with it at 39, so he only lived 4 more years, and it was already on stage 3. So it wasn't much else you can do from it. Which is actually very sad because even in this CNN article, they're talking about how it's ironic given that the disease is very preventable if you catch it early.
Mm.
So this is just you know it's heartbreaking, man.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
heartbreaking.
is. Like I said, it came all the way out of left field. Um, didn't even expect it. Like I said, 2020 has been a very rough year. Even just, I've dealt with a death in my family just personally. Like I could think a day after Chadwick Boseman, a day or maybe 2 days after Chadwick Boseman, and it's just like, woo, like it's just all a bunch of stuff just piling in at once, and it's just like, dang, it gets you fearful. You know what I mean? It makes you scared because it's just like, what, I'm not even gonna say that because then they'll show you that. But a lot of people been like, oh, September be great to me. Like, what more do you have in store? Don't provoke September. Don't, because it'll show its ass. You feel me? So let's just be grateful for the times that we have right now. Let's be grateful that the people that are still here with us, that we're still breathing, and we're able to push things forward. Um, in particular with Chad Boseman, a lot of people talked about Black Panther 2, what they should do. I don't really think that's a topic that should be discussed at this moment. I
Whole
think
time.
more so we should just be focusing on his legacy and what he brought to the table. The man was such a great actor and the stuff that he did. And also, he played roles that was for us, for our culture. The man played Thurgood Marshall, Jackie Robinson, James Brown. You know what I mean? And to top it off, T'Challa, for Black Panther. And it's like you're
He
playing.
also had a really good movie with A Message from the King. That's an undercut. That's an underrated movie that people don't really know about.
I don't even know that movie. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it was actually I actually just found it like I think last year just on like the random, and
Mm,
I was like, huh, it's Chadwick Boseman, A Message from the King. It was basically just him. I think trying to find his sister.
mm.
Uh, forgot where they was. I was in like Louisiana or like Jamaica or something. It was somewhere.
Mm.
But he was just trying to find his sister. It was like an action movie type of thing. But he did a really good job in that as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like he was very versatile in his roles, you know,
Mm-hmm.
what he was able to do.
Yes.
And it's just crazy to me that honestly that he was 43. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cap. I did not know he was anywhere near his 40s.
I didn't know. I didn't know that either. I thought he was still like early 30s, maybe.
I thought he was late 20s, early 30s. To be honest, like at oldest probably 35.
Mm.
I was not thinking anywhere in the 40s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy, yo. But it's something to admire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just to be that hard working, to be
Mm-hmm.
that not only hard working, but at the same time low key.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be like those type of celebrities. You know those public figures that you only see them when they're getting paid. Like you only see them at the events where they're getting paid at. You know
Yeah.
whether the Hollywood red carpets or the NBA slam dunk contests.
Mm-hmm.
Like you only saw him where he was getting paid at. You ain't see or hear anything else about him.
Yeah. He was
You
step out.
feel
I
me?
step out. I come get my bag. I go home.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm making it, maybe if I'm doing something for the free ski, like maybe or if you're doing something out of love, maybe like the Howard commencement, things
Yes.
like
Oh.
that.
Oh. Also, we have to. Yes. Yes. Coming
Yeah,
from
that
two
was.
individuals who are soon to be HBCU graduates, definitely have to show them love to that. That man is
Mhm.
a Howard Bison, even though what I mean that's them. But it's
It's still
Gary over there.
HBCUs, man.
But yeah, we show all love to HBCUs, man, and like he's a person that also gave hope on that tip because like they tell you all the time like it's hard to make it out of HBCUs or it's like why would you choose that and stuff like that like that's just proof right there that HBCU has a lot of talent and has a lot of great people that attend those universities. So it's like, don't count us out. You know what I mean? We do as much as the next person at another university. You know what I mean? If anything, our universities breed us for greatness. You know what I mean? So it's just that I want to also point that out too. Like he definitely gave a lot of people hope. Coming from HBCUs and stuff like that. So.
I feel like another thing he also pointed out with his life was just that how long people really are working, to really break through in their profession.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that he's 43, and it's like the roles I was seeing him could have been longer than what 5-6 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
like at the earliest
Mm-hmm.
when you started seeing him. So that means he was already well into his 30s before he started making breakout roles. Started making you know actual film changing roles,
Yeah.
stuff
So he.
like that. That reminds me of people like such as him, such as Tyler Perry. Even off on a tangent, just talking about how Tyler Perry just bought 35,000 square feet just to for his new airline strip or something like that. His
Mm-hmm.
plane strip. They can have a hangar for his plane or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like thinking about it, he's still in his 40s right now. He ain't start getting popping until he was in his 30s
Yeah.
or late 30s, actually.
So Chadwick had passed at 43.
Mm-hmm.
His first breakout role was 42, which is he played Jackie Robinson, and that came out because I remember going to the movies and seeing that either with my mom or my dad, and that was what 2012, 2011. So that's 8 years ago.
That's 8 years.
So granted, they got to do production and stuff like that. So I give it 2011. He started that. He started his first breakout role at the age of 34.
Mm-hmm.
34. And it's like,
34, right? Is it 34?
yeah, 9 years
30?
ago. Yeah.
Oh, 9 years ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I would say,
Well, it was in 2012.
no, but I said, give it
Oh, because
2011
he
because they got
started.
to do
Oh, yeah,
production
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
don't
You're right.
automatically happen like that. So I'll give it
You're right.
2011. So he started his major first breakout role at the age of 34. And trust me, he's been on other TV shows and doing things here and there from that. But he finally got his starting breakout role at the age of 34. So that should just tell you right there, like he didn't give up. Like some people, like even just we're young right now. We're 21, thinking like, oh, if we can't do this right now, like it's over. Like we gotta figure something else out, or we gotta do this and that. Like no, like you gotta still keep going. You know what I mean? Even like even just not even Chadwick. Look at Two Chains. Two Chains been rapping for so many years. You feel me? He didn't break out until he was damn near in his late 30s. You know what I mean? Like he had Duffel Bag Boys and he did all that, but like it didn't really stick after that.
Shoot,
But
even looking at the newer acts, look at Benny.
Benny,
He 35. Benny the Butcher.
Benny's 35. Wow.
Them Griselda niggas, they old, bro.
Yeah. Shoot, look at Fabio Foreign. He's 30.
He's 30,
He's
bro.
30, man. And he's calling somebody that's 19 big bro.
Hey, let's not talk about that right now. Let's not talk about that right now. That's another time. That's another
Blue
topic for
clothes,
another
crip
time.
rag.
Hey, don't worry about that. But yeah, it's just it's really talk because and I feel that's an important lesson for us youth because many times when we just we try to live life too fast and we start to see ourselves as not youth anymore, but as hard-working old adults that have to be working, trying to find the best way of income, not like just to live, you know what I'm saying, but not only to live like just regularly check to check, but actually like thrive in what we're doing, and it takes a toll on us. There are many times where, we'll be calling each other talking about just how all this just seems so overwhelming. It's like, you may see, even though you don't want to ever compare yourself to people because that takes away your joy, as we, said here before. But it's like, you be looking at other people, you're like, dang, man, they getting into positions even at times at an earlier age.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting the age rate for success is getting lower and lower, it seems like. It seems like back in the 70s, you could be 35, no problem, and then just start a business and become successful.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You'll still be looked at as, honored and everything like that. But nowadays, it's like, shoot, you ain't doing nothing at least 18. It's like, what you doing with your life
Like,
already?
why are you 21 in Bora Bora? I looked up a flight to Bora Bora. Alone, the flight is $3,000.
And it's like, hey,
You
man,
seeing niggas your age go there, and they ain't staying for no one day. They staying for a week. You know what I mean? I looked up those prices. Just to stay for one day in a villa is $2,000. Come on now. You know what I mean? Even though that don't make no sense to what I'm talking about, but just think it
makes perfect sense.
It makes perfect sense. Why can't I have that?
Hey man, it's all about.
I want to be in the clear water, spreading Louis Vuitton on my bitch bed. I want to do that
whole time. You feel me? Sipping out coconuts and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I got to sip out a coconut last summer. Yeah, I mean,
I'm talking about on the cleanest beach though. You feel me? Like
DR was clean. DR was clean, but still, like I had that courtesy of my mama. You feel me? I ain't do that shit on my own. You know what I mean? Being honest, like you feel me? I'm doing niggas my age just out here traveling the world doing this and that. Like I knew you were in high school, cuz you wasn't doing this. I might be snitching, but your feds holla at him. But you feel me?
Yeah, I ain't making that was all that was that was it.
I never said any names. I'm not Takashi. Stop.
Senior at Morgan State University.
Yo. My man, you tripping, dog.
Hey yo, you funny, bruh. But nah, it's really like, and it's like, all power to them. You feel me? Everybody got to get to the money. There's money out here for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
But it do be having you look like, all right, man, you subconsciously start to rush yourself. But when you see people like this, it's like, even though, of course, we're not just saying, you feel me, like just lollygag to your 30s or to your late 20s to start doing something.
No, you got to put the groundwork in now.
Yeah, but know that putting that work in now, it may not. That's a thing, a possibility that people be overlooking. Like it may not pop off right now. Like all because you starting off with some steam. You feel me? Like you starting off maybe because you starting off in a new area, a new field. You got your homeboys getting you hot right now. You feel me? You drop a couple singles. You think you all that? Yeah, you feel me? You pumping up. And then after a while, it's like, all right, not many people checking for your shit now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still rapping the same way. You still doing all you need to do. But it's like, it's something that ain't popping yet.
I think.
And it may take time.
I think people, and it's funny because we quote Nipsey Hussle all the time. And like, we like, everybody Nipsey this, Nipsey that. But actually listen to what Nipsey had always said. He said the marathon continues. this is not a race. This is not just one shot. It's over. This is a marathon. Marathon. It takes time. You build up. When you run a marathon, you don't just straight give it your all right then and there. You feel me? You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta build that momentum. And then when you feel like you're close to that finish line, like, all right, now we get into it. You feel me? So everybody, like, you feel me? Like, it's not everything is just gonna happen for you right then and there at once. You feel me? Now you could put the groundwork in. You could do all your the things to make it happen, but it's not a guarantee it's gonna happen right then and there. But it's always about who perseveres and who stays true. You know what I mean? And once you stay true and persevere, things gonna come down to you. If you want things the easy way, it ain't gonna last long. You feel me?
And that's all facts, not one opinion. You feel me? And it's funny because I was actually looking up Nipsey quotes today
Mm.
for this little project. I'm saying, little project I'm a part of.
Mm.
You know, gonna be dropping soon.
Okay.
But yeah, he really be speaking facts, not only in his music, but just in regular life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I still miss that nigga Nipsey, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. But to wrap all this up, man, really, just Chadwick is a great person, it seems. Great actor. Really had a lot of transcend roles. Just a great man. Gone too soon.
Yes. 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 And always wanted to help out, or what I mean, just give knowledge any way he could. You know what I mean? And even just like I feel like the way people felt about him, he was just so relatable. He didn't look at
Mm-hmm.
himself as a big star or stuff like that. Like he can come into any room and talk to anybody. Like I don't know if you saw the video or the clip with him and Jimmy Kimmel when like they
Mm-hmm.
had people talking to the Black Panther poster and he was behind it and stuff like that. And he came out there. He was actually having real genuine conversation. Like after the people had said stuff to the poster, he's having real genuine conversations with the people. He was giving them hugs, showing them love and stuff like that. Like he's a real person. He was somebody that even like you can't physically touch him, but you feel like yo, I could go up and talk to Chadwick. You know what I mean? Like he cool. He's a nice dude. Like so, I think that's what stuck out to people the most about him. Man. He definitely will be missed. You know what I mean?
And also, as black people, we just gotta realize, we do gotta check on our health, man.
Yes,
That's
that is true.
that's very important. You
That
know
is
what I'm saying?
true.
We do gotta actually, as many times as we just, we're so caught up in our own lives, we still gotta make sure that we up to date.
Mm-hmm.
To be moving how we moving. We don't want to just be moving and then out of nowhere you just feel a sharp pain, and God forbid any of the worst happen.
Yeah, I think we have
You
to
know,
get out of
so,
that mentality of like if we're not in immense pain or if it's not like it don't feel like it's the worst thing in the world. It's like okay, we're good. You know what I mean? It's like no, like we got. Don't get me wrong, you still have to keep pushing at the end of the day. But how you gonna be still pushing if you're 6 feet under or if you laid up in a hospital bed? So I think we have to take time out, and also, but that also does play to another conversation as well too. How healthcare when it comes to Black people is not all the way there. Like you gotta realize we still like it's hard for us to get insurance sometimes. Health insurance. We gotta pay deductibles. Certain doctors may not want to mess with certain people or mess with certain things. So it's like it is also another factor that plays into that as well. That like granted, Chadwick Boseman was somebody who had money and stuff like that, and he could go to maybe the best doctors and see. But even just with the best doctors, you still see that unfortunately he passed. But for regular everyday people, especially in our communities, we sometimes don't have the opportunity just to call off a day at work and be like, "Yo, doc, I need to see you real quick." Like you know what I mean. So that also plays a bigger thing as well too. So I think we also I mean, we're gonna get into like voting and stuff like that maybe later on and stuff like that, but also like that plays a part. Like when we come to voting and stuff like that, like we need things for our community that's gonna help us so we can live longer and do certain things. You know what I mean? Like there is more than just a person in the office. Like maybe they could put some initiatives in to help our communities when it comes to healthcare, or if certain people can't afford it, or certain programs and stuff like that. You know, so.
hey man, you took the words right out of my mouth, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I was spitting
All,
knowledge, kid.
yeah, you spend all the knowledge,
I
bro.
thought
You
I
know,
was going off
all
on a
that in the Devil
tangent. You feel me?
Ranch.
I ain't think I was spitting the knowledge like that, God.
Nah,
You
you
feel
was
me?
all that in the Devil Ranch, bro. You
Okay.
feel me? I couldn't even hate. I was just letting you shine, bro. But yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, man. Just if you are fortunate enough to have health care and things like that, man, don't let it just go to waste, yo.
Yes.
Use that joint, get your checkups. I should actually be getting my checkups soon. You know what I'm saying? And just
Shoot.
make sure your health is all good,
I'm
man.
I'm
Even if
I'm
you
gonna come
got
on here and be honest. I'm a type of person. I'm low key scared to go to the doctor. You know what I mean? Because I just had a fear in my mind. Like if I go there, they're gonna find something. You know what I mean? And I have to get out that mentality. Because even just recently, like I mentioned, my great grandfather had passed away a couple of days ago and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
it was a very it was just a very weird time. And just being candidly honest and stuff like that, I had an anxiety attack. And like the whole time before I realized it was an anxiety attack, I was just like, oh, I'm having a heart attack or I'm having a problem, this and that. And I'm just like on the side of my bed, just like, oh, nah, maybe I'm acting out or I'm doing too much. Like I don't want to go to the hospital and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? In a certain case, what if it wasn't that? You know what I mean? I should have went to the hospital and stuff. So it's just like you gotta be cautious about certain things and how you feel. Like regardless of what other people may think or like if they think your condition is this and that, still always go check yourself if you have those opportunities, if you have healthcare to do that. So yeah, definitely check in, if you're able to. I know a lot of people may not have that luxury or not, but just check in, even if you feel in the slightest little discomfort. If you're able to, check in because you never know what it is. And also, a bigger thing to the story, bro. At the end of the day, you never know what people are going through. Even though we have our ways of thinking and how things might go, or even just going back to Chadwick, when a couple of months ago a picture came out of him being very skinny, we thinking like, oh, people was on Twitter talking about, oh, he looking like a crackhead, he doing this and that. I never said that, what I mean, that he looked like a crackhead or anything, but I just said like, oh, maybe he's getting ready for a role and stuff like that. Whole time he was going through chemotherapy and going through surgeries, and we didn't even know. So it's like you always got to be cautious as well. Like you don't ever know what people going through. You know what I mean? Just be cautious how you put things out in the world. You know what I mean? Because they do come back somehow, some way.
Make sure to have your good character. And
Yes.
that's what we were just talking about before this call, even.
Yes. Yes.
Even not, I even feel like I got to talk about it because it's like you just brought it up to mind. But it's just like it's really talking about just how true your character is. You feel me? You gotta be very careful about that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna get too in depth into it because my listeners may not be those of Christian faith. But for me personally, I just know that my destiny is God driven. But the fulfillment of my destiny is up to me, and
Mm-hmm.
it's up to my character. So character is really important. Just how you approach people, how you address situations, things like that. But just know, man, always keep your peace. Always keep your health, man, even if you got to stay in a big ass bubble.
You know what I mean? Facts.
But you know who else staying in a big ass
I
bubble?
knew you was gonna go there.
It
I knew it. I knew it. Who else is in a
was
bubble?
right there. It was right there out the glass. It was right there. You feel me? I
Mm-hmm.
had to. I had to. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? You know what I'm saying? My nigga, nigga just threw it right off the backboard. I was like, yeah, I gotta go Blake Griffin on that one real quick.
Here comes more basketball references. Go ahead.
I
Okay.
gotta go Blake Griffin on that one real quick. Little windmill, slammer jammer.
But
But
you don't jump over a hood to Kia.
see, we was going at a good pace, and he just wanted to do some new stuff with it. Like who's
Blake Griffin did not jump over a hood of a Kia
yeah, but it was like, why'd you even have to bring that up? Like
because I'm just
I
saying
wasn't going with the flow though. You feel
you're
me?
not doing that. And I'm
Nah,
just
I
saying.
wasn't
And
going
first
with
of
the
all,
flow.
if we're gonna be on that, why did they say that he jumped over a car? He didn't jump over a car. He jumped over the hood. Now, you know what I
Of
mean?
what? The
No,
hood
but
of
they try to
what?
make it seem like he jumped over the whole car.
But he
I
jumped over
watched it
the
with
hood
my
of
own
what?
eyes
But he jumped over the hood of what?
of a Kia,
Of a Kia, which is what?
a vehicle,
A vehicle, which is what?
a motorized, object,
Which is a motorized object, which is what? Nigga, it can keep going, nigga.
which is a sedan
Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. It's a car, nigga. Nigga jumped over a car, nigga.
hood.
Yeah, it be the main niggas that can't jump over a car that talk about this nigga jumped over a car. Yeah, all right.
Hey, you know what I
Nigga,
do
I want
jump
to see
over,
you jump
name?
over a car. Nigga, jump over the wheel, nigga. Jump over the wheel. Jump over all four wheels, nigga, and I'll give you that.
Hey man, I could jump rope.
Yeah, all right, exactly.
I could
Niggas
jump
dumb
a
with
nigga
that
into
shit.
crib. I can't jump over no car, but that's a
Be
whole nother
quiet,
story.
nigga. Anyway, what we're talking about is the NBA back in action, baby. You
Yes.
know, it's been actually back in action for a good minute. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
we've been
cap.
going for a long time, so
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
actually last time we was talking about how the NBA was not gonna start. If they was gonna start, it was gonna be because LeBron.
Mhm.
And the funny thing is,
It wasn't even because of him.
it wasn't even because LeBron actually voted to stop it. In this recent news of the NBA boycott, where the Milwaukee Bucks didn't take the floor uh, on their game against the Orlando Magic when they were still
Yep.
facing them, even
Mhm.
though now they're getting blown the hell out by my Miami. I hope the Miami won this game, but I think they playing right now too. Miami better have swept these dudes, bruh. Oh, spoiler alert if you ain't caught up. But oh well, that's on you. But the Milwaukee Bucks, they ain't take the floor, you know what I'm saying, in the wake of the shooting of Jacob Blake,
Yes.
you know, and that was shot 7 times in his back by the police.
Hmm.
All the other teams didn't play in the
They
game.
followed suit.
You feel me? They followed suit. The WNBA, they were showing support by having the 7 bullet wounds in the back of their warm ups.
Now, before it's crazy because like we're talking about the NBA and their bubble. The WNBA has a bubble as well going on, and it's crazy because like I mean, it's patriarchy in our world, but they don't get WNBA doesn't get as much credit as they do for the stuff that they've done. They have been stepping. They are the big steppers. Even when just any shooting or like whenever social injustice, they are the first ones to do something. And that's my really take that women really do run the world. Like if anything, people have been picking it back off the WNBA when it comes to the sports and how they're handled, you know, their social justice initiative and stuff like that. And it's crazy because they don't get credit for it. Like yeah, we got some Black Lives Matter T-shirts and stuff like that, but they're actually, going forth with the 7 bullet wounds and they doing say her name. Like they're taking time out of their actual games to like say Breonna Taylor or do things for social injustice. And it's like we talk about is the NBA how they do it, but the WNBA been stepping since the beginning. So I want to give credit to them and I want to show them the love and support. You know what I mean? Like
Well, yeah.
man, we even though this patriarchy society, it benefits me in a way, even though it's less of a benefit because I'm a black man. I still benefit from it, and what I'm going to use in my powers is my benefits to help them. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I love all the women in the world. Y'all know how I feel when it comes to women. You know what I mean? I have the greatest mother in the world. Not even just a mother though, but just you just gotta love women regardless. You know what I mean? Like they the ones who run everything. They're the reason why things are the way they are now. So it's like, hey man, we even though we love future music so much, let's at least try to be nice to our women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, except for that last part, because Lori Harvey broke up with him, so you already know.
Oh, this
Yeah,
next album is gonna be crazy.
yeah, this next album is gonna be having me hating y'all, bruh. Oh my
Okay,
god,
all right.
yo, Lord forgive me, y'all about to be mad at me, man.
Oh wow.
Gee. Oh my gosh, yeah, let me stop. But nah, for real though, like WNBA does deserve a lot more respect than they're given, and a lot more money. You
Yes.
feel me?
Yes.
It's probably known that a lot of people probably didn't even know the WNBA was still going on until this whole Jacob Blake thing happened. But even going back to that Jacob Blake thing, police shootings are still happening.
Hmm.
They're not stopping. Even though we are still protesting, we are still in the streets. It seems like they just caring less and less.
Hmm.
That's really all it is. And the thing that
They have a
you know,
license to kill,
yeah, that's really it.
and they're more
But
upset about the Jacob Blake thing because he didn't die. You
exactly.
know what I
So
mean?
now
It's
they
still sad that
actually
he got shot 7 times in his back, but he ended up paralyzed from the waist down. And it's like he's alive to
temporarily
tell his
paralyzed.
story.
Hopefully he didn't. Hopefully it's not permanently.
I mean, hey man, hopefully, yeah, hopefully it's not. But and it's even just that, like you shoot him 7 times in his back. You know what I mean? Saying that he reached for a knife when it comes out, he didn't even have a knife. He was going in his car. You shoot him in front of his kids at that. Now his kids gonna have to grow up with PTSD and stuff like that. And it's like, on top of that, to add insult to injury, you handcuff him to his bed at the hospital. The man is paralyzed. Where is he going?
Exactly,
He
bro.
can't move. Where is he going?
Go. And you don't even. They're not even disclosing what they charging him with. Like they literally just have him
Well, they
handcuffed.
from previous reports they said that he has a third-degree sexual assault warrant, and that's what
Mm.
it was. But from what people are saying, I'm not going to get into if that's true or not. From what people are saying, they said that it was a bogus charge and it was this and that. But hey, you know what I mean? Granted, if he does have a sexual assault case, and you know what I mean, we will condemn him for that, and we will handle that accordingly. But even with the case that they supposedly say he has a warrant for, that doesn't warrant a man getting shot 7 times in his back that didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Putting that to the side, it's just like they're trying to justify them killing us, and it's like they're doing everything in their power to justify like trying to shoot us or kill us or harm us, and it's like it gets very depressing and it gets very sad because it's like, damn, like I could just step outside my house. Like, granted, like Jacob Blake wasn't even doing anything. The call came because two women were fighting. If the police are getting called for two women fighting, why does your attention go to the black man that tried to break it up?
Shit don't make no sense.
Anybody sees the issue here? Your call is for two women fighting. At the end of this, a man gets shot 7 times in his back. Where was the correlation with this man? Where is the crime that he's committing in this instant? This has nothing to do with him. What happened to the two women? Did they get arrested? Did anybody talk to them? You know what I mean? So it's like you just saw the nearest black guy that you saw out there and was like, you know what, let's harass him. And first of all, even if he did have a warrant, why are y'all running him? Why are y'all running his tags or running his ID and stuff like that? When there's literally two people fighting, there's a dispute going on with two women. Where did Jacob Blake come out in this situation? Like, I don't understand. Somebody need to explain that to me.
But nobody gonna explain it to you. It's already known. It's already known, man. They're never gonna explain it to you. But even then, going back to this NBA thing and how they boycotted, as I said before, the Bucks facing the Heat, it's evident that they're back on. So they only boycotted for about half a week.
I think it was like 3 or 4 days. Yeah.
So yeah, half a week,
Mm-hmm.
and they continued literally that following Monday,
They
that
continue
following that Saturday,
That's Sunday, I think.
that
Saturday or
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, I think Saturday or Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They continued. So not even a week later, and it just has me like just wondering like what was really the purpose of that? Like I understand why it was done, of course. Jacob Blake, this whole thing did happen in that state. You know,
Well, it didn't
so
happen in
like,
Florida. The bubbles in Florida, but the Bucks
oh, I
said
thought
the
it
Bucks
happened in
did something because
Milwaukee.
it happened in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and if you know, Milwaukee is in Wisconsin, and Kenosha is not that far. So basically, it happened in the Bucks' backyard, and they felt like, what I mean,
That's why, yeah, they own state.
this is our state, like this is our people. So we need to, we need to make awareness about this. We need to do something.
But it's like it really just makes me think like, was that really? I understand you're bringing awareness to it, but it was like there was already so much awareness from it. Of course, you added on to it because like you're the NBA,
Mm-hmm.
so of course people are gonna be flocking. Media are gonna be flocking from all over to see what y'all talking about. But it's like to not even be on the boycott for a week.
Well,
Like it was
granted, they
just
had a meeting, and the Los Angeles Clippers and Los Angeles Lakers wanted to end the season, but
yeah, but
28 other
everybody else was
teams
like, no,
wanted to
no.
continue. And when they had the meeting the next day, the Clippers and Lakers agreed because LeBron and said other players, they said they had a conversation with Barack Obama, and he said in order like to bring more awareness, y'all should continue and just speak out every chance you get. So it was something that they definitely heavily thought about. and they said that Obama convinced them to continue it. So what I mean, whether everybody has their own opinions. Some people think it didn't do anything. Some people think it did a lot. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, wherever you feel, you know, there was still an awareness being brought, regardless. Because even if you didn't know about that's it. At this point, you have to know about all this stuff is going on in the media. You have to know. If you don't know, you're choosing not to know. But let's say somebody didn't know, and somebody was a big basketball fan, and they turn on TV and like, oh, why the NBA ain't on today? What's going on? And then they find out the backstory, and it's like, oh, it's two people in this world. It's people that's like, dang, that's crazy. We need to, speak about this, blah, this and that. And then you have the other side of people who's like, what the hell are they doing that for? Shut up and play. Like, and we already know who the shut up and play people are, but I digress.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like there is power to it, because I guess it's like it's showing a glimpse, if anything. Like if it's not doing anything else, which I don't think it was doing anything else. If not doing anything else, it is showing a glimpse of the power that they hold. Especially now with especially just with NBA's commissioners always being so forward thinking.
Mm-hmm. He's very progressive. Adam
So
Silver.
they really give it into the players' hands.
Mm-hmm.
And the players really do have the power to say, "Yo, we can stop this if we really wanted to." Like, if
Hey,
we were really like, as you see, we did for this game. Like, if we wanted to stop just playing completely, we really could.
and people got to remember when Adam Silver first got hired, his first duty as him being hired was to ban Donald Sterling. So he is somebody who's always thought about his players first before anything.
That's facts. That's facts. Damn,
He
man.
he has a record of showing he actually cares about his players, other than Roger Goodell. But you know what I mean? Mr. Gorilla in the coop, you know what I mean?
I
Now
forget
you
that.
wanna
Shout out to Sean Watson. Shout out to Sean Watson, though.
Yeah, he did get his bread. He got his bread. But
Okay.
what I
I know
mean?
that
Now
man
you want to stand with
guaranteed
Kaepernick.
locked up, nigga. Okay, I'm seeing these contracts starting to go up a little. They got a little bump to it. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? A little, you know what I'm saying? A little bump to it. So I'm gonna see what else they offering.
And it's crazy. Even the NFL, even though we wasn't supposed to be talking about the NFL had actually, they piggybacked off the NBA. They're gonna allow the players to put, their social justice messages on the back of the jerseys. But 4 years ago, when you had somebody kneel for social justice, he got
Huh.
condemned.
Huh, huh.
Okay, so we see who's pandering and who's not. But hey man,
No, honestly, bro. Every time I see the NFL probably doing something that's like even in the slightest of positive for Black people, bro, I'm gonna just credit it to Jay-Z. Like I already know
I
Roger Goodell.
forgot. I forgot he even had that fucking deal with them. I didn't even see him do anything, but add some fucking halftime music. But we
Nah, he
still
did.
love
He been
Jay.
doing more. He been doing more.
He has okay. I mean, y'all know how I feel about Jay. That's my nigga. You know what I mean? Jigga, my nigga. A shoulda is O. B to the is A.
Yeah, stop. Like just end all that. Like it was good. It was good. You should have
Hey
stopped
man.
at the jig my nigga. Yeah, all that.
At
Just
the end of
stop
the
it.
day, though, how you stab a nigga in the
All right,
ass
bro.
and end
Anyway,
up on all that?
I just
Shout out to
hope
the
that the
Locks,
NBA
man.
play. I just hope that players in general know that they have a voice and they are more than athletes. They are more than just binded to whatever profession that they are playing, and that they should not have a mentality that without this they are nothing. They are humans. They have a great destiny ahead of them, and they should know that. And especially if you Black, nigga, you got all the power in the world, bro.
Yes.
That's really facts. And you know who else got some power in the world now?
Before you say that, how did the Locks end up on all that? Can you please explain that to me?
All right, bro. So anyway, going on to my man
If
Kenneth
you
Walker.
think I'm jiggy,
Anyway, we're going back to my man Kenneth Walker.
yes,
Yes, thank you.
yes.
Thank you for stopping. Kenneth Walker, who was the boyfriend to Breonna Taylor, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Queen.
some positive news that we've seen have been, he sued the police. You feel me? He sued the Louisville Police
And he better
Department.
get every fucking dime.
You feel me? He sued them for immunity against his actions that night under the Kentucky Stand Your Ground law. So basically, um, they were trying to get him in the bag, saying that he was shooting at officers.
They
Even
performed a
though
no
they were
knock
niggas that
warrant.
was, yeah, even though they was coming in without a warrant, you know what I'm saying? But they were saying how he shot one bullet because he was a licensed gun owner. You feel me? Licensed, all clean. You know what I'm saying? He shot a warning shot. You feel me? Just to scare off anybody that's been going.
He thought that
Um,
he was getting robbed.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? And when you got your strap on you and it's licensed, you're not aiming to kill. You just aiming to move him out the way. So like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got, yeah, we ain't even gonna get into that. But they was trying to get him in. You know what I'm saying, for whatever they was trying to get him in for. And he was like, nah, bro, I'm not finna go for that. You know what I'm saying? So he turned around on their ass and he sued their ass. He got the fuck up out of there. He was like, nah, bro, we ain't about to do all this. You gonna kill my girlfriend. You starting this whole riot, this whole epidemic within a pandemic
Mm,
right now.
mm,
You continuing just making it blow up.
mm-hmm.
And now you try to wrongly accuse me of something I ain't even do. And it's now even showing what you call it. It's showing suspicion, because one of the officers had a gun wound to their leg. But now it's showing suspicion that it was friendly fire
No,
between
actually,
the
not
police.
showing suspicion. They proved that that one of the officers got shot by his own partner.
Oh yeah, because it says right here, it said, but question whether Madden Lee was struck by his client's bullet or friendly fire. So the fact is, they did that shit. Whether it was proven or not, they did that shit. Because they just trying to bring another black man down. They see what they did, and they wasn't trying to go down for that. So what they did the coward way out. They shot their mans, as their actual protocol is.
No, I
You
don't
feel
think
me?
I don't think
Ghostface.
he intentionally shot his man. You know how they said that Breonna Taylor got shot 8 times. They were just shooting because of the first warning shot from Kenneth. So they probably was just blindly shooting, and he ended up shooting his partner. And he's like, "Oh, I couldn't have shot my partner, so it had to come
Nah,
from them."
I don't feel like that was the case.
You don't think so?
No,
Hmm.
I don't.
I wouldn't willingly
But
just
then
get shot.
again, I could be speaking very ignorantly, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say any more. You
Hmm.
feel me on that? But I feel like this is, it's good news.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
it's
On the
something
right
that I
top.
want to touch on also, and it's
Uh huh.
crazy because you said that he's suing under the Stand Your Ground law, and he's also a licensed gun owner. It's crazy how we always talk about the Second Amendment, or we always talk about using your Stand Your Ground laws. It's all fine and dandy until it tries to be in the favor of a black person.
Exactly.
It like, oh, now the law shouldn't work just because it was a black person. Even I just seen a tweet. I don't know if you have known, but it was a man in Washington D.C. He was 18 who got killed by the police. Um, I don't want to say his last name wrong, but I know his first name was Dion, and he was 18-year-old young man. He got killed by the police in D.C. It's been protests about that lately, and they say that he had a gun on him, but it turns out that he threw the gun away before he even got killed by the police. But a lot of the other side of America keeps posting videos of him with him showing guns and him in videos with guns and stuff, basically trying to justify his killing. But I'm like, y'all talk about y'all always want to have guns and that y'all let y'all kids start shooting guns at 4 years old and stuff like that. It's not a problem then, but when a young black man is in a video with guns and stuff like that, it's a problem. Why can't I have guns, or why can't I use what's my God-given right, but what I mean, y'all can? It don't make no sense here. It like in what is I don't know, man. I'm just rambling at this point because I can't even
Nah, you
figure it out.
speaking facts. No, you speaking facts because they know exactly why. They don't want us to have any sort of power. They don't want any power
I'm gonna just
related
fucking
to
say
it.
it. It's good until a nigga can do it.
Yeah.
It's good until a
No
nigga
one.
can do it. Everybody want to have a gun until a nigga get one. Then it's like, oh my god, he's a danger to society. So you're not dangerous coming in Subway with a whole M15,
He's a menace to
nigga.
society.
If I put tomatoes on your
Ooh.
shit right now, you gonna blow my head off.
Yep. Exactly that.
And I think people don't get this. Get this. This like, all right. Just speaking for the black community, we're not killing each other or killing because we just outright animals and want to do it. There's always a cause and effect to it. Like when a black person is killed and stuff, even like they talk about this with black on black crime and shit. That doesn't make sense. Black on black crime is not real. It's just crime. You feel me? You only commit crimes on the people that you're in the same proximity with. But people aren't just going around neighborhoods killing each other because they just feel like killing each other. There's always a backstory to it. We were put in these we were put in these places and we started gangs and we had certain drug trades and stuff that was going on. There's always a reason. Now it may seem senseless because the reasons had got buried in you know the years and years of stuff that's been going on, but there's always a reason. This kid, like kids on the streets, is not getting killed just because like they see another black kid and was like, I'm gonna kill him. No, maybe it's a gang war, maybe it's a drug war. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody's brother got killed, somebody's uncle got killed, their pops got killed. This is revenge, and it's like they're not doing these things on purpose. It's because the situations and the how what's a good word to say? I'm just keep with situations.
Situations that they're put in.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that, but it's just like I wanted to say a bigger word to seem more articulate. But this is the cards that we were dealt as black people in our communities. You feel me? We didn't ask to grow up in the ghettos. Granted, I never grew up in the ghetto, but I know people who did. I have family members that did and stuff like that. My family, my mom, she grew up in the ghetto when she was young and stuff like that. My father did, but they were luckier than most. They found things to do to make it out. You feel me? And they're the low percentage of that. You know what I mean? They even finding a way out, we still didn't. It wasn't peaches and cream when we found our way out. You know what I mean? Granted, they did what they had to do, but not everybody has those same opportunities and stuff like that. So we need to stop making these things. Like I feel like I'm just going off on a tangent, but this is truly like it makes
No,
me
that's fine.
upset because like y'all condemning these people for these areas, but y'all made it this way. Y'all made it this way. Y'all the one who put drugs in the hood. Y'all the one who put guns in the hood. We don't have no power to get these things. Where is these things coming from? I don't know a nigga that can make coke right now. Like, I
They
mean,
knew
I'm
that.
probably getting deep. Like, if you know, you know. So I don't gotta really say too much. But it's just like y'all y'all make us look a certain way for things that we have no control over. And that's the main problem. We don't have no control over a lot of stuff that goes on. But y'all gonna still make us look like animals. And that shit is heartbreaking. It's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like we don't do this stuff. We're not choosing to live these certain ways that we live. And when we say we, I'm talking to me us as a community because I speak for my people. Regardless if I'm not in the same situations as them or maybe doing the same things in them, we're still one. I look at myself as one with my community. So we are not doing these things for just the fun of it or for the love of it. No, it was situations that they put us in. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean, boss. And honestly, that makes it
I think I
even
said a lot of
sadder.
bullshit. I feel like
Nah, you were saying a lot of truth, man. That's why I was just letting you rap. You feel me? It was your time. It was your time to shine. You feel me? It was your spotlight, dream girl.
all right, don't do
Oh.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I am not Jennifer Hudson. Please don't play with me.
It's your dream girl. I ain't even. It's funny. My sister always had that movie, and I never watched it.
Yeah, man.
I just know it was
I watched
Jennifer Hudson.
Idlewild before I watched Dream Girl.
Oh, you probably gonna get some heat for that.
No, I never watched. I watched like parts of Dream Girls, but I used to watch Idlewild. Actually, I don't even really remember Idlewild too much, but I know I watched it because Andre 3000 and Big Boy.
Anyway, no one cares. But the sad part about it all is just that everything that you were saying. Crackers already know, man. Like they already know what they doing, and by the time we find out, it's already been 20 years. It's already been 30 years. You feel me? So it's like we gotta move ahead now. We gotta move, and when I mean like move ahead, not like just move on from it as if it doesn't happen. Of course, we're supposed to react, and we're supposed to stand up for ourselves and demand a change. You feel me? But at the same time, we gotta start just moving ahead with ways to, you know what I'm saying?
Can I make a comparison to something and leave you with leave you with something to think?
I hope you think. Okay, you got. I hope I think.
Okay.
Hear it. Let's hear it.
September 11th is 9/11, right?
Yes,
9/11 happened what year?
2001.
Okay. What year is it now?
Are you about to compare this to slavery?
Yes, but you ruined it.
I think I saw the setup, Brad. It's like,
Damn. You just threw the ball out of bounds, man.
Brad, but I saw it on Twitter, bro. I'm
I
pretty
didn't even
sure
see it on Twitter.
already.
That's the funny part.
I saw it on Twitter already. I was like, I feel like he was gonna be like, how come that was only 19 years ago, before slavery was 400 plus years ago, and they telling us to forget it.
Exactly what I was about to fucking say. All right, you know what? I don't even need to be on this shit no more, man. Okay, since you got all the answers, since you know what the fuck you doing.
I'm just saying, bro. Like we peeping it though. We already there with it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of mad you ain't let me cook, bro.
Bro, I feel like it was an easy lob right there. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think
Whatever,
as soon
you
as
got
you
it.
said
You got it.
9/11, as soon as you said 9/11, bro, and then you said how many years is that? And I was like, I see where this is going.
Okay, all right.
I already see the path. Like it was right there, bro.
Okay.
You could have saw that from a mile away, bro. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just spare you the time. I'm gonna spare the viewers the time, and I'm gonna just let them know what they was probably already thinking as soon as you said how many years ago was 9/11.
Okay, all right.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
But you don't. But think about this though. What album came out on that day?
Blueprint,
Okay.
Black
What
Album,
other album came out on
Blueprint,
that day?
the Fab album.
Exactly. And what songs was on the Fab album?
Um, so into you,
No, Keeping It
bad
Gangsta
bitch.
and Holla Back Youngin.
Nah,
Okay,
bad
now
bitch
go
was my
back to the
favorite.
Jay-Z album. What songs came out on that album?
Wait, don't give a fuck was actually a great one. That was a great one too.
What?
No, I was thinking of the songs that was on the Fab album.
Yeah, Fab album was very great. But Holla Back Youngin and Keeping It Gangsta came out, right? All right.
Yeah.
What was on the Jay-Z album?
Um. Uh. Freaking. I'm drawing a blank right now.
H to the Izzo, All I Need, Hovey Baby, and The Takeover. Now we're gonna talk about The Takeover. What was The Takeover song about?
Oh my gosh. It was a diss to Nas.
Yes, it was the diss to Nas, right?
And was it Mob Deep nigga?
Yes, into Prodigy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Yes, rest in peace to Prodigy, QB. Now, The Takeover, right, was a diss track to Nas.
Uh-huh.
I'll just leave it there.
Bro, what you going with? Reservoir Dogs or Pina Colada?
Yeah, okay, stop. Stop. Stop.
Reservoir Dogs or Pina Colada, bro.
We definitely can't talk about Pina Colada on this airwaves. But what did the
I think
takeover
I'm leading.
anyway? What did the takeover? What did that lead to, sir?
Nah, bro. Reservoir Dogs or Pina Colada, bro. I need the answer.
Reservoir Dogs. But anyway, what did it takeover
So you
lead
really
to?
just going? So you really just going to mark out Pina Colada that
I'm not
quick?
speaking about Pina Colada because you know what? A
That.
lot of our people that probably listen don't even know what we're talking about. But anyway, my dad do. Shout out Pops.
Yo, please, if you listening to this, please go listen to Pina Colada if you have it, bro. Probably the best song you ever gonna hear.
He's lying to you.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be one of the best songs you will ever hear, bro. Pina Colada, bro. That joint was really like a staple.
No, it
In
wasn't
the
a
rap
staple because you
community.
couldn't ride around listening to it. How is that a staple? But anyway, can you just answer my question for me?
Yeah, we right here.
Anyway, what did the takeover lead to?
it led to what, beef between them or something,
But
right?
what song did it lead to?
Ether.
Okay. Now, what is ether?
That shit that make your soul burn slow.
Is he Dame Daddy?
Okay. This has nothing to do with slavery, with black.
I'm trying to connect the pieces, but you won't let me. You know what? That's another.
Okay, keep going.
No, that's another.
Keep going.
That's another conversation for another day.
Nah, keep going. Keep going. Nah, if it's
No,
gonna lead me to, if it's gonna lead me back to our people, keep going.
I'm just
Let's go.
saying. Is he Dame? Is he Dame Daddy? Dame Diddy? A Dame? No, what I messed up. See,
Look
I
at
can't even
that.
say it no more now because you
Don't even
messed
know
me
where
up.
you're going.
You kept messing
Don't
me
even
up.
know you going. Don't even know you going.
No, I know exactly where I'm going, but you messed me up. I don't even want to say it no more.
Oh, that's what it is.
I'm just saying. So you Biggie and he's Puffy, but who is Puffy?
Puff Daddy.
Exactly. Why did he keep switching his names from P Diddy and Puff Daddy to Puff and all this stuff?
Um, I really don't know. I don't know. I think maybe.
Exactly.
What is this proving?
Exactly. We don't know.
All right, guys, this has been another episode of the Why Are We Here podcast. If you didn't know why you came,
Duh.
I'm pretty
I
sure
just
Zay's
connected
already
that
answered
dot
for
to
you.
you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zay's already answered for you, man.
You just
We're gonna
answered
get
it.
back.
We don't
We're gonna
know because the name of the
we're
show
gonna
is
get back
Why
to
Are
y'all,
We
man.
Here? We don't know
All
why
right,
we
man.
here, but we
Y'all
keep
take
coming
care.
back every week.
God bless. God bless. All love. You know what I'm saying. All power to y'all. Listen to Pina Colada if you can. And just have a great day, man. Y'all take care. I'm ending this. All right.